This week, I'm at Parker Ranch Trail, which is off of Hidden Ranch Drive in East Simi near the Simi Railroad train station. If you're liking my video so far, please subscribe and like below, and leave any comments that you might have. Hidden Ranch Trail starts out off of Hidden Ranch Drive. It's very close to the double arches that are there. You have to park into the neighborhood if you want to visit this park, as there is no parking right at the trail entrance. When you come out here, remember there are rules to the park and no off-road vehicles are permitted here. Just a short distance up the trail, you'll get to a choice of either going right or left. Make a right to head on up the hill. At the entrance to the trail, there are several very large and old coastal oaks. There are so many different plants out here. This one is called a Bermuda Buttercup. This is one of my favorite plants out here. It is called tree tobacco. It's part of the Nicotiana family. Another plant found here is astragalus, and it's part of the legume family. Hidden Ranch Trail quickly moves uphill and you start getting really good views very quickly. The whole trail only ascends about 300 feet, so it's a fairly easy climb, and it's 0.17 miles one way. Just a short walk up the hill and you can see that the views suddenly become very dramatic, and you get to see a very good wide swath of Simi Valley from a higher elevation. Here's a couple lupins I found on the way up. The vegetation in this area is called coastal scrub. It gets pretty dense here because this is on the north side of the hill, and it allows for protection for the plants from the searing heat of the summer. The abundance of plants is pretty apparent when you get here and just walk up a little bit. I'm not sure what this plant is, but it is pretty spectacular. This is not the end of the trail, but a little summit along the way. Right over there is our final destination. But as you can see, as I do this 360 of Simi Valley and the hills that are here, that this is well worth the time to walk up this hill. And we continue on to our destination. As I was coming up here, I found this rock with a message that says, "Be kind." The rocks will tell you stories if you just listen to them. You just got to keep your eyes and ears open. As we reach our destination at the end of this trail, the only amenity up here is a bench that you can sit down and enjoy the views from up here. From here you can see the arroyo. LA Ave is just right down in the foreground, and the hills on the other side. You get a whole view of Simi Valley in a different way, and you realize that it's actually quite a big area that covers a large expanse. So I'm headed back down the hill, and down here where we took a right, if you take a left, it goes on up the hill, and you can go all up into the Santa Susana Mountains. The trails just go on for miles and miles. But if you do come up here, make sure you keep track of which turns you're taking, because there are no markers out here to show you how to get back if you forget how you got here. And more wildflowers that are blooming along the trail today. When you're out here, you will see all kinds of plant life. These are north-facing hills, so that gives a little bit different environment for the plants, and they actually survive a little bit better because they're shielded from the scorching heat of the summer. This plant on the hillside is creeping cucumber, along with wild oats that grow up here. All of these become food for the wildlife that's up here. There's also a lot of wildlife out here. There are owls, raptors of several sorts, crows, our ever-present rattlesnakes that are here, and yes, even cougars and mountain lions have been seen up here. One of the plants that grows in abundance up here is this purple sage. It grows just about everywhere up here. These yellow flowers that you see just about everywhere right now is rape. Oilseed rape. My plant identifier calls them sticky monkey plants. Another way to access Parker Ranch Trail is off of Hidden Ranch Drive, inside the housing tract, the Hidden Oaks Estates. It's not marked. It's just a cutout into the side of the street. So you can come here, park in the residential area, and use this access point to go up. At the top of this second entrance, you're going to get to take a right or a left. Left's going to take you around the housing track. Right is going to take you to Parker Ranch Trail. And you get a nice stroll through these picket fence trails behind the housing track here.